Souls you are with no boundary, hearts for kindness and mercy. Human as the goodness pushes me to watch the eyes of sincerity, and I can see a great energy, sharing the tears and ecstasy. Great like Kaaba, the lofty, surrounded by prayers.
Hi everyone, I'm Mustер, and this is my presentation talking about future leaders and how can normal people affect future positively. Today I'll be talking about Mr. Abdullah Al-Hamad as a great entrepreneur. Mr. Abdullah Al-Hamad, he is the owner of Al-Hamad company for educational projects. In addition, he is one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the Eastern Province who devoted most of his life delivering the message of education in the kingdom. However, Mr. Abdullah Al-Hamad started with very limited resources. He could achieve a great success with establishing more than 10 schools and institutions serving different and distinctive types of education. In recognition of his efforts in education in the Eastern Province, Mr. Al-Hamad was honored several times by the Ministry of Education, as they consider him one of the founders of private education in the Eastern Province. One of Mr. Abdullah Al-Hamad's slogans in management that nothing is impossible with hard work and hope. So this is a good example of young entrepreneurs who never give up delivering the message under any circumstances. Like father, like son, Mr. Al-Hamad, the eldest son of Mr. Abdullah Al-Hamad, the general manager of Al-Hamad Holding Company for educational projects, and Mr. Abdulrahman Al-Hamad, the director of planning the company, are following the same footsteps of their father, mixing the experience of years with the ambition and enthusiasm of young age. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. This presentation was made by me under the supervision of Mr. محمد الكحلاوي. Thank you.
And the need for guidance and I asked the Sheikh and he gave me the key to paradise and vocabulary. Glorify one God, he told me, above all types of free.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Hello everybody, that's Ahmed. We're going to talk today about how to motivate and reward your employee. First of all, why you should recognize and reward your employee. That's to increase performance and to establish a desired climate and to encourage leadership qualities in others. Now we're going to move to recognition concepts. You should match the reward to the person and match the reward to the achievement and be timely and specific as possible. Understanding employee. How to differentiate between an employee and another one. You should treat them based on their personality types, their culture, their generational differences. Encouraging the heart. How to encourage your employee. You encourage him by setting clear standards, by expecting the best, by paying attention, by personalizing recognition, and telling a story. And that's how you tell a story. You tell a story of success about another employee and new ideas how to be successful and more effective. Celebrate together, set example. Now we're going to move to ASAP cubed. You have to be as soon as possible, as sincere as possible, as specific as possible, and as personal, as positive, as practical as possible. And that's a common saying by Mark Twain. He says, I can live for 2 weeks on a good compliment. So that's make you see how recognition and rewarding your employee is important. and definitely don't be like that guy. Okay, now how? Now you have to take encouragement index. Make an index about how to encourage how your employee is doing. From 186 to 20 to 10 to 210, he's doing great, and just tell him you're doing great. Between 126 to 185, tell him there's a room for improvement. Between 66 and 125, wake up to the people around you, and between 2165, be less harsh on yourself and find new ways to live recognition strategies. Now that was the end of our presentation. This was Ihab Al-Baruri and Mr. محمد.
وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
Now I became zealous and free. The world around is breezy, and I stole in a line to believe the rushing to
Hello
its
everyone, this is Ali, a student at Hamad Secondary School. Today we have an important subject to talk about. I'm going to talk about future leaders, how to be a good leader. Of course, there are many things to do to be a good leader. But today we're going to talk about four. We're going to mention them and then we're going to explain each point. So let's start with the 4 points. First of all, you should listen to others and take in other suggestions. Secondly, know what you're talking about. Thirdly, include everyone. And finally, pay attention to all. So, let me start with listen to others and take in other suggestions. Even though you're the team leader and you make the decisions, you should always ask people what their opinion is. Try to incorporate them whenever it's feasible. You aren't a dictator. When someone gives you an idea, work on it. Think of how you can improve on it. A good leader is one that listens and not just talks. Let's move to the next point. Know what you're talking about. If your teammates are as confused as you are, how will they know what to do? As the leader, you must do the research first. Or of course, have the most information. Our third point is include everyone. If some people are a little left behind, help them. Always try to include them. Find a task for everyone, no matter what their skill or level. And our final point is pay attention to morale. A demo-wise team won't function. You must set the positive spirit. Make the goals clear. Show how the job is feasible and possible. No one will work for an impossible goal. That was all. Thank you very much. The presentation was made by Ali Gadir and Mr. Muhammad. Thank you very much.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
Now I became zealous and free. The world around is breezy, and I stole in a line to believe the rushing to its a bounty. Oh God, have mercy to whom who guided me. Make his good deeds plenty. He guided me with good remedy by good words and courtesy. Who guides to the paradise somebody, shower him with mercy and bounty, greater than and fantasy and of what's involved with glory. Souls you are with no boundary. Souls you are with no boundary.